flip-flops. Julian flip-flops. That's what you do.
This is PCT day 8. I got a hitch back to the trail from Julian, and I am climbing up and out of the San Felipe Valley today. It is hot. It is warm. Yeah, it really does feel like a desert out here now. Thankfully, it's not supposed to be the hottest day of the week. Taking a midday break. It's about 12:30. Just having some snacks and hanging out next to my pack because it is hot. The breeze actually helps it a little bit, but no clouds in the sky. Just blue sky and heat. It's nice occasionally. I'll be walking in between these ridges of the mountain I'm on, and the wind will pick up a little bit. Takes the temperature down like easy 10 degrees. Been frequent places to get shade, at least in the past like 2 hours. About 3 miles from where I'm planning to camp. Just saw a rattlesnake over there in the bend in the trail. I scared him off right as I got up near him. He was like clearly on the trail and had ducked into some bushes. But man, that rattle kind of made me jump. PCT day 10. I got up pretty early today to try to beat the heat a little bit. I'm only really planning to do 10 miles, which is to the next water source, but it got pretty hot yesterday, so I'm just gonna keep going until it gets a little bit too warm and then take a good break. Probably around lunchtime, maybe a little bit before. Done almost 3 miles so far today. Crossed the 100-mile mark just back there, and I gotta say I'm super happy with how the first 100 has gone. Feel great, no issues, and just hoping to continue the good vibes from here on out. Yesterday about 6:30 I saw a couple of big osprey calls. Hung out at that water source for probably like 3 hours, just because it's been hot. I'm trying to wait out the heat of the day. And then trail angel named Bad Santa pulled up and had some ice cold drinks and some snacks and some fresh fruit for us. So it was a very nice break. And I've done about 10 miles as of now, so plan to go maybe another 8-ish to campsite just before Warner Springs, and that way I can kind of spend the day there tomorrow and just hang out, rest a little bit because it's gonna be hot again. That is the third rattlesnake I've seen in 24 hours. Man, I've been talking to people and like one or two other people have seen a rattlesnake, and I happen to have seen 3 so far. That one scared the fuck out of me because it was right off to the side of the trail. And I had my headphones in, which probably shouldn't have done, but yeah, I was like almost on top of them, and then you gotta be a little more careful. Eagle Rock, because it looks like an eagle. Almost 15 miles in for the day. Feeling good. Gonna continue for a little longer, probably get to 17-ish, and then call it a day.
Here's the prices of everything.
This is PCT day 11. It's a little later in the day, it's like 3 p.m. I spent most of the day at the Warner Springs Community Resource Center, where I was able to resupply and charge up all my stuff. Got a shower and did some laundry and waited out the heat of the day. Pacific Crest Trail, day 12. After some night hiking, I made my way into camp about 13-ish miles from Warner Springs, and yeah, ended around like, might have been 10:15, but it was a good night. It was warm, and it's nice to have gotten, it was a big climb up to there, and nice to have done that. Not during the heat of the day. Now today, I don't know how far I'm gonna go. Maybe over 10, probably over 10 miles. There's supposedly a water cache or a trail angel that does trail magic 18 miles, but it's a little far for me today, I think. It's been so hot today. I just took maybe like a 2-hour break, ate some lunch, and literally just laid in some shade. It is so pretty at this time in the evening. It's like 6 p.m. and it's cooled down quite a bit, and the sun is dipping behind some of the mountains. The San Jacinto Mountains are right there, and that's where I'm headed for the next few days. I got about one more day that'll get me to Paradise Valley Cafe, and then I start climbing up towards San Jacinto in a little bit of a weird spot because my resupply box with my ice axe and micro spikes is supposed to arrive on the 14th, and I will probably be getting there tomorrow or very early on the 13th. So I might see about hitching into Idyllwild and just taking a zero there, wait it out. I don't know. Day 13 on the PCT, and I'm leaving the Di Benedetti's. They're a trail angel that I think just started doing this maybe a year ago. It was very nice. I got to fill up water because it was running pretty low, and I got a Sprite. He handed me a can of Sprite when I got there, like immediately. It was very nice. Got to set up my tent there. Yesterday was pretty long. Today, I'm doing less miles. I'm doing 12, which will get me out to Highway 74, I think, which is the road that a lot of people will hitch into Idyllwild. I'm hoping to get into Idyllwild today, set up my tent at a campground, and rest for tomorrow. Take a zero pretty much, I think. Because I gotta wait for a package. My ice axe and micro spikes are getting sent to Paradise Valley Cafe, which is only a mile off trail, but I am gonna be like 2 days early. First views of the San Jacinto Mountains, or not the first views, but that's what's up next. Up in there.